What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, we've had time to digest, what took place over the weekend, and Devin Haney, the rising star, his light got put out by Ryan Garcia, and now everybody is online, and they're talking about how Ryan's the best, right? He's on top of the world. He just beat Devin Haney. And then on the flip side of that, everybody's saying, Devin Haney was just a hype job. He wasn't a real champ. He was just a hype job. People was just hyping him up, and he got exposed. Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with that logic because you don't become undisputed being a hype job. You can't beat fighters like Lomachenko, George Cabosa, Regis Prograis, and be considered a hype job, right? A hype job, for example, would be somebody like Devin Haney, right? I'm not saying he's a hype job. I'm giving you an example. Devin Haney, he has a big buzz, right? Everybody wants to see him fight Terrence Crawford. They saying he's the next guy up, but he hasn't fought nobody. So if he was to fight Terrence Crawford, or not even Terrence Crawford, if he was to get into the ring with, say, a Keith Thurman or Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, I'm just giving you an example, and this guy's hyped up to be the #1 guy, and he gets in the ring and he loses, that's a hype job. You hype somebody up that didn't really have a resume, that never really, he just had a big buzz. Maybe he was flashy. Maybe he wore nice tassels on his shorts. Maybe he said, Papa, can you brush my hair? He did something other than fighting that gave him notoriety, right? And then once he got into the ring with somebody, he lost. That's a hype job. Devin Haney is not. When you fight Lomachenko and win, I don't care if you say, well, he lost. It don't matter. He won. You know what I'm saying? When you fight guys of that kind of caliber and win, when you go over to Australia twice and win, you know what I'm saying? When you fight people in their backyard and you win big fights, you become undisputed. When you fighting champs, you're not a hype job. Only one person can win a fight. It was either going to be Devin or it was going to be Ryan Garcia. There was no other option. He just came up short. We could talk about the weight advantage. People say, well, they don't mean that. He's just 3 pounds heavier. They both weigh 165, 905. Yeah, but Devin had to drain himself 3 extra pounds, right? If it was so easy to make the weight, then Ryan should have made the weight. But we not giving no excuses. We just saying that, I'm saying Devin Haney lost a good, exciting fight. He lost to a good fighter. The better man won. If Ryan was trash, nobody would have been watching the fight. It wouldn't have been a big event. But you can't say he's a hype job because he lost one fight. That's what's wrong with boxing. A lot of people don't know nothing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? They throwing these definitions around but don't really have a clue what they're talking about. You can't be a hype job if you got names on your resume. Period. The only way you a hype job is if you get hyped up before you fight a name and then you lose. That's a hype job. You got to put some respect on Devin's name, man. Devin's still top 5. He can still beat Ryan Garcia. He can still beat Tank. He can still beat Shakur Stevenson. Tank is going to be an iffy one now because we see Devin ain't got the chin. So he would have to fight a perfect fight, which you can see he had a hard time doing against Ryan. So more than likely, he might lose to Tank. But I'm just saying, he's still in that top 5. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.